Hey friends, I just got off the 7 train here at Grand Central. Gonna take a walk through to the Shuttle and heading up to the Upper East Side on the 2nd Avenue subway line. So it's Saturday about 6:30. You can see there's construction still going on here at Grand Central, replacing these escalators at the west end of the station. The escalators at the east end and the middle escalators have already been replaced. So that escalator and this pair are going to be replaced. Done a lot of work here. I'm going to see if I want to try to get a schedule. I don't know if they still have them. MetroNorth schedule. I'm thinking of doing a video on one of the branches that I've never been on at some point.
Please stand away from the platform edge.
So the 7 platform is 80 feet below the street level, and that's why we got 2 escalators to take us up to the mezzanine subway level, which is still below street level. I don't know, maybe 15 feet below street level. But when we get up to the main concourse of Grand Central, we will be at street level. So that's where we're headed. So we're at the street level of Grand Central Terminal. And this is the exit to 42nd Street. Oh, here's a friend of mine. How you doing, Ronnie?
How are you?
Good.
From what is this?
No, I'm heading uptown.
Oh, I see.
I'll see ya.
Okay.
I used to work with her years ago. So at the main concourse level, right here are MetroNorth commuter trains. I didn't realize I was on, I'm gonna go wide vision, wide view. So here in the middle of the main concourse of Grand Central, and there's the oval face clock. And over here we have the departure boards. This is for the New Haven line. And over here, the first 2 boards in blue are the Harlem line, and the green next to it are the Hudson line. So most of the trains do go to New Haven. There's a lot of trains out of here, but this is the busiest line, and it has 3 branches At the end of the line is New Haven, but there's also a branch to New Canaan, Waterbury, and Danbury. I'm just looking at the departure board, and it kind of seems, well, it is a Saturday, not a rush hour. It does seem kind of streamlined. New Haven trains, the first stop is Stamford, and the Stamford line, the first stop is Fordham. And then at 10:06, there's a connection to New Canaan and Waterbury. At 9:02, there's a connection to Danbury and New Canaan. So it's pretty busy even on a Saturday. Between now and 11 o'clock, there's 18 trains scheduled. And this is the staircase to the escalator bank to the MetLife building, the former Pan Am building. So they used to have the schedules out here. I don't see any. They do give out verbal directions, but these brass holders used to hold the schedules. And I guess they just verbally tell people when the next train is, or they direct people to their phone. And the schedules are up all over the place for the trains for the next few hours. This end of the station is where the Apple store is. Can't really see I'm not picking up the Apple logo, but it's up there. And then we had the Zodiac ceiling. That's the MetLife building, 45th Street. And we have a restaurant. There used to be two restaurants. I believe there will be a second restaurant up there and perhaps a third here where they have the construction barriers. And this is new here. Just noticed this, and I'm here often. Here's a wall, construction wall, so something's going on behind here. We'll go around the other way and see if we can find out what's happening. But normally there were ticket machines through here, and this just really not saying what's happening. I'm just giving directions. So it's just this corridor is taken out of service as a way of getting around it. And here's the boarding area. This is either a Hudson Line train or a Harlem Line train, track 32. And we just detoured around the construction site, and here's the other side of it. This is the west end of the building. Tracks, I think track 44 is the last track on this side. This is the Biltmore Room, and these escalators go down to the Long Island Railroad Station, which is way beneath us. So Usually the trains at this end of the station are for the Hudson line. And track 42 is the last track. And this part of the station is not being used. It's, like I say, it's Saturday evening, no real rush hour. This is a beautiful room. It used to be a nice shoe shine and shoe repair station in this corner of the room. So we're going to head over to the shuttle. Just want to show you here the trains to Long Island. Departure board here. I mean, there's a lot more signage downstairs. And this shows the different lines. The next train out is at Far Rockaway, leaving in 2 minutes. And then next to it are the train departures for the MetroNorth. So we have both MetroNorth Railroad and Long Island Railroad here at Grand Central. That, what I walked by where the woman was cleaning the windows, that's the station master's office. There also is a ladies' room in there, which is a lot cleaner than the ladies' room on the lower level. There are bathrooms, men's rooms. There's 2 men's rooms below us. There's ladies' rooms below us. The cleanest bathrooms are going to be on the Long Island Railroad, where they're pretty new. Just wanted to stop by here. I mean, it's closed, but the New York City, the New York Transit Museum, this is the Annex. The main museum is in Brooklyn. And on the weekends, it's open from 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, 10 to 7:30. So they put up a model railroad display for Christmas time. And it is still up there, but they do change their displays, every so many months. So this is just another view of the passageway into the main concourse. It's twin. Down here is closed for construction, but it's not even that long a corridor, so hopefully it won't be closed very long. So we're heading now to the shuttle, and this is the ramp down to the dining concourse. There's also MetroNorth trains that depart from the lower concourse too.
For your safety and the safety of others, please do not sit on the floor or stairs. Grand Central Terminal. Thank you for your cooperation.
So we're heading to the shuttle tonight and just going to Times Square and getting the Q train to Second Avenue in 96th Street or 86th Street. So they've been working on this passageway. It's very well lit, very clean. So it looks like a train might have just arrived. And I've done videos on this. This has been redone. It used to be 3 tracks, now it's 2. So we have a really, really wide platform, which is nice.
I sent it to you and Dan. And I said, why don't you put it in?
So I'm not sure when these trains are like every 5 minutes. Sometime they only run one back and forth between Grand Central and Times Square. It's about a half a mile. And I don't know if they're running both trains at this time or just this one, and the other one is parked at Times Square. These are, as you can see, there's very few seats, and this is to quickly load and unload. And these trains are 6 cars now, two 6-car trains. This shuttle system used to be served by one 3-car train and I believe it was 2 4-car trains. So even though there's less trains, there's 12 cars instead of 11. Yeah, I didn't see a countdown clock when I boarded, so let's go to the next car. Here we go.
Step in the stand clear, the closing doors, please. Step in the stand clear.
So this is the only seating. At this end there's 6 seats. In the other end there's also 6 seats.
Times Square, next and last stop. The transfers to the 123 ACE, DTFN, NQR, and W trains. Also connects to the Port Authority, Times Square.
So the windows are really pretty clean because this train doesn't go outside at all, so it doesn't pick up the dirt from the rain and snow. I didn't see the other train passing us. We should see it here. It must have been behind a wall when it passed us. And there's really nobody waiting here, hardly anybody waiting here. So here we are, Times Square. You can see it's pretty quiet. station you can transfer to any line in the system other than the G, which is only goes between Brooklyn and Queens, and the L, which is downtown. All the other lines can be accessed. Some of the lines you have to exit through the back of this platform, but there's no turnstile, so you're still within the fare zone, and it's a very short walk over to 6th Avenue, Bryant Park, where there's the B, D, F, and M trains. And yeah, the 4, 5, 6 is at Grand Central too. You can't get those here. Now, just trying to get a glimpse. You can see a little bit of the old platform when they had three platforms here. Let's see. That's it there. You can see the yellow railing. That was a platform, short platform. It either 3 or 4 cars. That was taken out of service when they finished redoing this platform. What was kind of cool was from that platform you could see the trains coming down the 7th Avenue line, the 1, 2, or 3. Can't really see it anymore. Yeah, it's like behind that wall here. So we get off the Legacy IRT line and we're gonna head up on the Legacy BMT line, the Broadway line, and we're gonna cut over and just run up 2nd Avenue. We got more construction. So Grand Central's getting a lot of construction. Times Square is, and it has gotten a lot of construction. It used to be pretty maze-like. It still is a bit, but it's much more improved. So the 2nd Avenue train, the Q train, comes on the express track here. And there's a lot of people on the platform, so I'm wondering if there was a delay at some point.
I'm just hitting my
Yeah.
That's where I would want.
So there's the downtown platform across the tracks, and this is a pretty busy. This is a busy station, or this part of the station is really pretty busy. And so I think just because there's so many people here on a Saturday that there was a delay. Sorry. So we have an R train with R160 type cars. These are relatively new. There's a lot of people got off that train. Okay. Here we got a little breathing room here. So these platforms are about 600 feet long. So I'm positioning myself towards the back of the train. So I'm going to 90th Street, and if I get off at 96th Street, the back of the train is around 94th Street, so I'll be like 4 blocks away. We go to Brooklyn bound our train. This is a Astoria bound N train. An R46. These are 50 years old. They came online like 1975. And they are 75-foot long cars. It's an 8-car train, so 600 feet. The new equipment is they're not going to buy any 75-foot equipment. It'll be 60-foot equipment, 10 cars, so you still have the 600-foot train. And here's the Q train. So we're heading up to 2nd Avenue. And it's pretty empty. going through the 49th Street logo station right now. This turnaround now is an R68. It also is 75 foot, but it's about 10 years newer. These are only about 40 years old than the R46. Here we are at 57th Street.
One for me.
Here's the side, buddy.
Huh?
This goes down now. This one uptown.
Oh, good.
So, this is where it gets kind of interesting. We're after 57th Street. We're gonna head a little bit north and then east over to 63rd Street, and then we'll continue heading east to 2nd Avenue, then head north up 2nd Avenue towards Harlem. So this is kind of a big junction. That's probably why we're going slow here too, waiting for the tracks to be aligned. I think that's the downtown R train heading to Brooklyn. Yeah, that's the R.
I did too. No, that's not. No, that's not. Revision is 3.
Here we go, friends. head up north and then to 2nd Avenue.
Okay, thank you.
This station is pretty deep. As are some of the 2nd Avenue stations are pretty deep. We're hitting the corner now and heading north now, right up 2nd Avenue. So we're at 72nd Street, and I just want to let the people out. See a Brooklyn-bound Q train. Very old equipment. The 72nd Street, 86 and 96th Street stations are the newest stations in the system. It's 86th Street station. We're getting off at the next final stop. It's about a half mile away. Howdy, friends. We're here at 96th Street Station, final stop. And we're going to exit up to 94th and 2nd Avenue. And this train is leaving in 2 minutes. So they have pretty good service up here, even for Saturday. I think this station is pretty deep. Or this end of it is, because I know there's a hill. We're like in the Yorkville neighborhood. Yeah, they got a minute to make the train. Yeah, a bit of a long escalator. I mean, not super long, but maybe 2.5 stories, 3 stories.
I'm Mileage 15 and I'm back to the Borough of Brooklyn. Listen up, this is an onboard. This is subway, and there is no station or ride outside of here. Join me on station and follow me. Right side,
So friends, here we are, 2nd Avenue and 94th Street. On the Upper East Side in the Yorkville neighborhood. A nice subway ride from Grand Central via the Shuttle, and a little walk through Grand Central Station, and then up on the queue. Train was a little bit delayed. Sorry for being so long in the tunnel. The camera rolling. I'm probably just going to upload it as is and not speed through that section, but again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the comments, the likes, everything. Take care and have a great evening.